and that was actually some really nice positional play there by Chaotix. He put himself in a great place where Zero could not just rush into him going, okay, I know you're weak, I know you're weak, I'm gonna just take you down. So yeah, these rails from both players really doing a lot right now. So fighting over Mega, Chaotix, it's gonna be risky for him to stick around here. He's only got 65 health, and with 0-4 barreling down on top of him, Chaotix is gonna be wondering, wait, I'm still alive? He didn't go for the finisher?
Yeah, but that's 0-4 for you. I mean, he has these beautiful moments of aggression, but he keeps such good tabs on items. Like I really, if we see him miss anything obvious tonight, I don't think it's going to be timing. But you know, then again, I think that 0-4 has been practicing quite a bit. I think against Rafa or Dehang. I can't remember because I was looking through a bunch of these players, their records and everything, and so I'm probably getting confused. But you know, both players have been practicing quite a bit. 0-4 though, of course, still down by 1 frag as we're heading towards that halfway point, but item control pretty good. He is there on time for red, but so is Chaotix, and you can see how, you know, he doesn't have an opportunity to force Chaotix off of the red, but he did use that time to just lay in on the LG, and it was pretty damn good LG too. He's at 25% overall, but keep in mind he was shaving off 100 armor there.
And the thing about 0-4's play, I mean, when he steps forward, he will not step back. But really, Chaotix, he's the one in charge in a lot of these situations. 0-4 is not going to be the aggressor in a lot of these fights. But 0-4 now kind of on his back foot here, 81 health. We've got yellow armor coming up in a few more seconds. Mega's still quite a ways away, and 0-4 is trying to cover his entrances, but is more likely just displaying his position to Chaotix right now. But Chaotix is going, all right, you stay on your side, you get Mega, I'll stay on my side, I'm gonna get red, okay? Just fuck off, okay? But now both of them stacking back up, 190 and 75 for 96, 180 for Chaotix. Now we're kind of back to where we were a couple minutes ago. We're 1 frag up for each player, and now we're seeing the same kind of tone, same kind of dance that we saw a couple seconds ago.
Much better rockets from 0-4.
Again, I mean, yeah, 0-4 got the initial rocket there, but Chaotix responded plenty in turn and switching the rail here, really? Yeah.
Yeah, well, Chaotix is actually, I think, I don't want to say overusing the rail, because he's done really well with it. He's only at like a 20-something% though, but he's used it a lot, and he had some great openers with it. When 0-4, if we go and take a look, he's only hit, I think, like 1 rail. That 33% is actually like 1 rail, because he had 0% just a few moments ago. So, you know, with Chaotix, heavy use of the rail. I wonder if that's going to be a bit of an issue. 0-4, on the other hand, a lot more comfortable with the rockets and LG, which, you know, I think with the fights that he's choosing to pick, you know, the way that he's able to kind of sneak up on Chaotix and how he baits Chaotix to the items. Like, we've seen a lot of red armor play where 0-4 will have timing on red, but he won't rush to get it. He doesn't force a lot of damage against himself in order to get an item. Instead, he will kind of juke towards it, but then back away and use the fact that his opponent's getting it to set up tons of damage. That's a great rail. Fantastic rail from Chaotix. And go over and take a look from his point of view. Now, we don't have Mega coming up anytime soon, so the play is for red armor. Chaotix now having the upper position. Really nicely timed there. That was perfectly timed, and really dealt damage, didn't take any. He's in great shape. Mega is up. Little bit late, Chaotix, getting to the Mega room. He kind of hesitated a little bit, and I think that cost him. I think he had a chance to really set up for some damage. Nice rail from 0-4, making things quite a bit even again.
Alright, and 0-4 getting bounced off of red, but that's after the grab, only shaving off 5 points of that. Now still sitting at 150, 95, and being up here, he's going to be able to hear Chaotix grabbing armor, heading on down, trying to hit his own rails, and actually his rails 35%, but when it comes down to it, Chaotix is really leaning on that rail more to get the initial opening damage in, and 0-4 is in a lot of these situations just having to respond, but then again, Chaotix sticking around for it, but there it is, 3-on-2, 0-4 spawning LG with Mega up as well. So timing on Chaotix's side, choosing to go for red after that frag, you know, it came down to a 50-50 situation. He really kind of stuck in those kind of places, but 0-4 very quickly off the spawn with the stack to contend with.
Yeah, the only thing he's missing is weapons, and this is the worst time to be caught here because the only thing he really has is rockets. He can switch up to LG, but it's not a favorable fight considering that red armor is right there and Chaotix can fall back to it, which then makes LG very difficult to use. Chaotix has just tied this game, and Char, we're heading to the 1-minute warning, man, and these guys, with their little tiptoe strategies and their tit for tat, have brought us to an epic first game. And the closing minute, I mean, I really don't know who's going to win this.
I have no idea either, but I am indeed loving it. And when you get two players who are not, you know, +4 to Holics, you can get these kind of tied situations quite easily because, you know, you're really trading the pressure from one player to the other. But now with 35 seconds left on the clock, looking 3-3, Chaotix here up on top of the Shard Bridge, spamming out rockets, wanting to own this room.
Oh my God.
Didn't check his flank, did not check his flank, and now Chaotix going shit. That's free Mega for 0-4. Now
that's
back
free red
here
too.
On top of YA, and I am hurting, I am dead, and here as they do a bit of a pole dance, Chaotix is not going to be long for the world. There it is, he just says, fuck it, I can't take the pressure, man!
Okay.
But 10
a little
seconds
bit of a laugh
left,
there.
That's going to be it. But that was a nice FF from Chaotix who said, you know what, you win.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
4-2 final score, but that was really just a 4-3 situation. Very nice game from both players, but T7 will be going in favor of Z4.
Well, you know, to be honest, I think 0-4 wasn't necessarily trying to win right then. Like, he did back off to the red, and there was the potential for it to kick off to the 2 minutes added. But I guess Chaotix just didn't want to have any of it. He just wanted to move on. Wow, we're straight into this, guys. No waiting at all. Fantastic. So, welcome once again if you just joined us. This is the Evil Geniuses Masters Cup Series sponsored by MSI Notebook, and we're watching Chaotix versus 0-4, the first matchup of the night. This is the second map. First map went to 0-4, and Chaotix getting RA, Plasma Yellow, and a shotgun for starters. And here's the big question. Is there going to be anybody pressure at the rocket launcher? Yeah, a little bit of damage done, just a little lick. Just a little shaving across the top. Mega is gone. 0-4 sitting pretty good on health, but of course he's going to be working with a yellow armor rather than the red. He doesn't want to risk it just yet. He's going to try to do damage against red. And in this case, it's Chaotix landing fantastic rockets, and 0-4 finally getting a little bit of an answer, but he is down to 6 health as he gets away. Chaotix with 66 health and a Mega to boot, and actually he's got that perfect chance to get over to the red armor. He's going to try to force 0-4 away. Got to watch out for the railgun, but then he's going to make a little rocket jump. There we go. Actually, it's a lightning gun coming out from 0-4. Doesn't really do enough damage, so 0-4 at this point, a little bit on the back foot, waiting for this YA coming up in about 3 seconds. And he's just going to replenish.
This was a huge window of opportunity lost here from Chaotix. He had 0-4 on the back foot, like you said, but 0-4 was able to evade for a good 30 seconds and just go, okay, YA here, bit of health here, you know, no Mega, no red that he could possibly stand to attack for. But look at this, I mean, just about 1 minute later, after he got knocked down to, what, 6 health, now he's back up to 100, 200, and looking just fine to boot. So heading back on over to Plasma, now this is going to be a listening game, and yeah, I'm looking at the stack here. Chaotix had every advantage during that last minute, and now, just due to that lack of aggression, it's all gone.
Yeah, the biggest thing is you have to be doing damage against your opponent, because on ZTN with the 2 yellow armors, it's actually quite easy for the player not in control to steal them away. And nice little movement by Chaotix to get out of that situation. He needs this Plasma YA. We might see 0-4 show up for. Yeah, he steals it. Indeed, fantastic. 0-4 is reading my mind, and I love it. Although, hopefully he can stop reading my mind a little bit later, because, well, I'm just not responsible for anything that happens to 0-4 after hours. That being said, 0-4 at this point is controlling things quite well. He's able to get away, and he's trying to set up for this Mega play. We're going to see a lot of spam coming in here. The Plasma Yellow is up, and oh, Chaotix, are you really looking for red armor? He does hit one rail, but it's answered quickly by 0-4, who has Mega time.